Welcome everyone to HueFin. Today is October the 5th, 2019. Here to give you all the news according to the price charts, and we're going to do it on Aurora Cannabis. This has been a long time since we updated our members on Aurora Cannabis. You can tell by the screen, the expectation and Aurora Cannabis from our last video was movement to the downside, and to the downside has Aurora Cannabis moved. Now the question that we're going to ask today is Aurora Cannabis stock a buy? Now before I get started on that, I want to remind each and every one of you, if you appreciate the forecast that we're giving to you in the stock market or even in the cryptocurrency space, before you go, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and as well as share the content, because we definitely want to remind you of any changes in the market that we see coming. As well, join us on our Facebook page, HueFin News, or even on Twitter at HueFin News as well. So now, the last time we did a video for Aurora Cannabis, believe it or not, was June 24th, 2019. It is in our playlist, so go ahead and check that out if you want to be updated from that video to the current day. Now, we were looking for the market in Aurora Cannabis to move to the downside, and obviously that is precisely what the market has done. From when we created this video on 24th of June, we got that profit out the market right here on the 22nd of July. Okay, so the market would have granted us 12.5% in that particular forecast. We definitely saw the market movement to the downside, and even if you were to keep the trade on to today's day, you would be in profit precisely 40%. If you would have came in, saw our video, and you would have taken your appropriate action, you could have pulled out 40% in the market for Aurora Cannabis. Now I say that because there are articles way back in March, I'm going to show it to you right here, that Aurora Cannabis pops nearly 14% after billionaire activist investor Nelson Peltz joined as an advisor. That was March 13, 2019. Look at where the market is trading now. March 13th, which is right here. This is when the news came out that he joined Aurora Cannabis board, and look at that volume. They played the news to make people think that Aurora Cannabis was going to continue to move higher. This is another situation that we don't follow the news. It is pointless because they use this as a bait into the market to confuse people that this was in fact the opportunity to come into Aurora Cannabis because it's going to shoot higher from there. And there were plenty of videos on YouTube saying the same thing, that Aurora Cannabis is going to go up to $15 to $20. And look where we at today, $4 per share. They were selling their shares in Aurora Cannabis on this news. And that's why you don't placate to the news, because it is merely a weapon that is being utilized by the market to sell their shares into. And many people bought into it. And now they see where the market is right now in Aurora Cannabis. That is not how you trade. That's why we're here to give you all the news according to the charts. It has no bias. It has no feelings. It doesn't play on the news. This is the playing ground for the market, and it tells you precisely what they're going to do. So 40% right there, let's get rid of it. And the question that we're going to ask today is if the market in Aurora Cannabis stock is a buy. Now, this ascending line that we got drawn on our chart, it was broken right here during the month of September. So we're not going to play with that ascending line no more. It's time for us to revise our price chart in Aurora Cannabis to one of support. And here we are. This is the support area right now in the market for Aurora Cannabis. It came and touched support right here on the November 2017. It touched support quickly on August 2018. And then here we are again, October 2019. Market is holding support. So this is a triple bottom of what many TA people consider it. Now, granted, this area right here can also be support. maybe about another dollar away from where we are today. So it's going to either hold support at $4 or $3, plain and simple. Let's take a look at Aurora Cannabis on the weekly time frame. So now we ended the week in Aurora Cannabis pretty good. The market is trying to tell you that we're trying to hold some support at $4. So we told you that already. This is going to be our next support area, $3 in the market in Aurora Cannabis if we break that $4 to the downside. Now the question that many people are asking is, are we done with lower prices? Is Aurora Cannabis a stock right here around $4? And we're going to show you that today. So yes, the market in Aurora Cannabis in fact has seen some increases in volume, letting us know that the buyers came in to try to support Aurora Cannabis at that particular price. The market is still giving us some indications of weakness. That $4.60 price is resistance. So until we break out of that particular mode, we simply will consolidate in Aurora Cannabis. Okay, so we're actually looking for the market in Aurora Cannabis to consolidate. $4 is that consolidational range and $5 is resistance. Midpoint $4.50 as well as a resistance point too. So let's take a look at it on the 3-hour time frame. And again, the market in Aurora Cannabis is still expected to try to make a move to the upside to higher prices, and that's what we're going to play with for Aurora Cannabis. Okay, now we already know that $4 is support, so we're going to hold that area in Aurora Cannabis for support. So that'll be about where we are now, about 9% loss into the market, which would be okay. I mean, because we already have seen convincing evidence that $4 is support, and that's what we're going to play with. Now we would TP the market in Aurora Cannabis, I would say at $4.85 to around $5. Okay, so this is going to be our expectations into the market for Aurora Cannabis. Just thought we'll go ahead and give you, all of our subscribers who are interested in Aurora Cannabis, an update into the market in this coin. Now, I'm not seeing a bullish case right now in Aurora Cannabis. I'm just simply seeing the market in Aurora Cannabis bouncing within this price target area that we have just completely drawn. So we're looking at $4.85 to around $5 for Aurora Cannabis to try to grab and touch some resistance at. Okay, so this is our expectations now going forward in the market in Aurora Cannabis. Definitely would like to hear your thoughts about Aurora Cannabis and the cannabis space as a whole. I mean, I know back during the summer and spring months of 2019, there was a lot of euphoric articles, videos coming out about the cannabis industry, and it has completely died. The market for cannabis has completely fell off, and I want to understand what you guys think about that. Do you still think that cannabis is a viable industry? Do you think that the market eventually will pick back up? Let us know with a comment in the comment section of this video. And again, make sure you all maintain your profitability. And I will see you all on the next one. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.